Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready. On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. At the 41-yard line. First carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Set, punt. 33, yellow. Red, cycle. Punt.
Second down throw for Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Set, ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
19 tight. 19 tight. Back on 80.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19 lock. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
On second down, here's Milton. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. First time to land in this one, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready? Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing again is Milton. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60. Ready?
On third and long, here's Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's last. And how about that? Third and a mile, and they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Room to run at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. It's his 4th touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
So something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
On first down, here's Milton. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
70! 70 line, Warriors, 70!
Throwing on second down is Milton. Right back to Ferguson, who's got another one. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, ready. Go! Cowboy 80.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
Deputy
second
Ranger,
and
Deputy
9.
Ranger.
At the
Here we go.
Packers' 11-yard
Cut
line.
back kick. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Fonte Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Yellow. 20. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Wait. Let's ready.
On first down, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's in! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Hook the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Milton to the air on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
To the air on third down is Milton. Back into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Tag. 60 Vikings. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Ready?
To the air, it's Milton. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to have a first and good run down inside the 45-yard line.
On the jump.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
It'll get forward to about the 42. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Third and 9.
Hawk, come on, come on. 79 yards. Hawk, 70. Hawk, 10. Dragon, 60.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Tiger. 19. Go.
Here's Milton. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Packers have recovered the football. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, And the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense. Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
He's got it to the 14-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
First down, Green Bay.
Here we go, set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready. Black 40, ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down, coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They know
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go. Lead old book, yellow. 40, blue, striking. Ready?
Here's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Three. Down. Slide through. 6 black ultra. Green gas 6. Leather. Ready?
Love to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, they need 7.
Ready.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drop 60. Get it. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Open space to the 35. And he's in. J.D. Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Set, ready. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the game.
This is a short one, caught by Kraft. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Come on, here we go. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
96 blaster, 6. Ready.
Now run. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, Green Bay.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Jacobs. He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Green Bay.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Knock down. Cougar 19.
Throwing, Milton. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
It's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, and whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the bad throw that leads to the incompletion.
This one is caught by Turpin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
On the ready. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Okay, ready.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Pep Buffalo 18. Steady.
To throw, it's Milton. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kevin Byron, Kevin, ready? 70 Lions.
Throwing is Milton. Moving left. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
60 boxes, 60.
Here's a run going left, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here comes 2nd down.
Get it. Go.
They'll stick to the ground. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Ready, break. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Top low 18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Bo Melton on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, They're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts. And here we go with 1st and 10. They'll go with Jacobs. Finds an alley to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Blues.
Here's Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. They'll go up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. Trail Green. 66. Black Olsen. Check, huh?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. To the left side. He finds Kraft. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
Set, ready, snap, red, 50, quick, pause, red. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
Ready, ready. Ready.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Love moving to his left, and he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, 5 in.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs. And we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, special teams comes through again. We don't.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girl better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
So typical, body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical, the visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.